used to always feel this pressure to have the most productive, mind-blowing, non-stop, action-packed day, and when I couldn't reach that impossibly unattainable goal, I would get really upset with myself. But then one day I decided my mental health means more to me than my productivity. I'm not a machine, and I don't want to be. If this is my one little life on this floaty circle rock, then I'm going to spend it honoring my body and my feelings. Sometimes that means running a marathon, and sometimes that means just getting out of bed. And both are pretty tight, in my opinion. Anyway, this is your reminder to give yourself a break. You have so many days to do so many things. Whatever you're supposed to get done is going to get done. This is your reminder that it's okay to ask for help. I know, it feels weird and uncomfortable and awkward at first, but there's so many of you humans out there for a reason. You were not meant to do this alone, and it does not make you weak to ask for help. It's no fun to be a little lonely island. Sometimes it's nice to just link up and form a cute little continent together. Just know that if you're struggling, you are not alone. You have so many friends and so many family members and so many professional resources just standing out here with their ropes, ready to pull you up and give you all the love in the whole entire world. It's a new day, baby! Untouched by the trials of existence. A clean slate, if you will. And you get to do whatever you want with it. Everything that's been weighing you down, flush it. Feeling like you didn't do enough yesterday? Bye! Today is fresh and new and could possibly very well be the best day of your little human life. And that is pretty cool. Just a little reminder, don't forget to invest in yourself. You are this beautifully intricate, one-of-a-kind gem, and you know what we do with things that are one-of-a-kind? We pamper them, we love them, we revere them. I guess what I'm trying to say is, treat yourself like the schmexy little timepiece that you are. Buy the healthy little meal, get that face mask, don't feel bad splurging on things that will make you feel good, because you are a treasure. If you ever take anything from my little blob ramblings, please let it be this. Just be kind to everyone and everything everywhere. Be kind to yourself. You deserve the compassion and love that you give out to everyone else so easily. Be kind to your friends. Check in on them. Ask them how they're doing. Be kind to the earth that gives you life and your body that is there for you every day, all the time. Have kindness in your heart for the people that love you, and have kindness in your heart for the people that hurt you, because they all were the ones that made you who you are today. It is scientifically proven that treating life with kindness and being kind has a positive effect on your mental health. Also, be kind to school. This is your little reminder to check in on yourself. Making content is hard, and it's so easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to everyone else online. But just remember that A, you have something inside you that has never been said before, or drawn before, or sang before, just waiting for the perfect moment to say hello. And B, if you feel overwhelmed and you're spiraling about your content, the real world is like 18 steps away, and it's very pretty out there. In case you haven't heard this in a while, I love you. I love you, and I am so proud of you. I know I say it a lot, but I think it's worth a reminder that life is weirdly hard, and sad, and lame, and cool, and fun, and messy, and you have been through so much, but you're still here, taking it a day at a time, and every single thing you thought you weren't gonna get through, you got through. And the survey says that's a pretty iconic ratio of success. So don't forget to treat yourself today. Do something you love, or eat your favorite food, or just take a moment to stop and be like, whoa, holy F, I'm legitimately actually crushing this. Because in the grand scheme of things, even if it doesn't feel like it, you are. Blue and I just wanted to pop in and remind you that if you're feeling overwhelmed and weird today, just know that it's gonna be okay. You are going to be okay. I know it doesn't feel like it right now. I know it probably feels like life just threw a big fat pie in your face, but feelings are not forever. So take a pause, take a breath, feel your feels, and then ride those waves of emotion right back to the shore. You got this, my friend. I have an announcement. I have merch! And it's even got my face on it. If you want, you can walk around wearing a little blob on your body. We have this, we have this, we have my personal fave, this bad boy, and we even have this. So if you want any of that, you can pop over to the link in my bio and snag one. Sometimes there are just so many things on my mind, and they're heavy and weird and scary and confusing, and I used to be ashamed of what was happening up there because I thought I was the only one feeling this way, but then one day I decided to switch it up. I was hanging with my friend, and they asked how I was, and for the first time in a long time, I didn't lie. I told them I wasn't doing okay, and I told them how I was feeling, and something amazing happened when I opened up. All the heavy, scary, confusing stuff in my brain finally felt lighter. If you're feeling weighed down by what's going on up there, this is your reminder that you don't have to do this alone. There are so many people around you who love you and cherish you and want to help you and want to share the load, because we all deserve to feel a little lighter. Just learned that 50% of mental illness starts by the age of 14, and it got me thinking. Kids are growing up in a wild time. They have so many people telling them what to do and who to be, and the news is scary, and people are scary, and social media is scary, and figuring out who you are in the world today must be so tough. So just remember to watch out for the little ones in your life. Give them kindness, give them love, and make sure they feel every ounce of acceptance that you have to offer, because it is wild out here. It's a new year, and I know you're going to be bombarded with everyone's goals and achievements and wins, and that can be very overwhelming. So I'm here to remind you that it's okay if you didn't accomplish your 2022 goals, because you are not a machine. Your value is not determined by how well you perform or what you get done, and you don't have to continuously prove your worthiness of existence every year. You just get to be here, and I think that is pretty cool. So take things at your own pace, because you're not falling behind, my human friend. You're allowed to just bask in the anomaly that is existence for a sec. I spent a lot of time thinking that dreams were kind of just dreams. Like, yeah, sure, there were big, fanatical, wild, crazy things I wanted to do with my little blob life, but that couldn't actually happen, right? Wrong! I'm supposed to be announcing my book with this video, but I also wanted to make it a reminder that holy effing dreams can actually come true, human. You don't have to stay just dreams. You have the power to do anything, absolutely anything you want to do in this life. Anything you wanted to do as a kid, any random crazy idea you thought of in the middle of the night, it can become reality. Let this little book I made be proof. I've never felt more like anything is possible. And if you only get one life in this body, why not honor it by going after the dreams it has? All that to say, my first ever book comes out at the end of April, and it would mean the world to my little blob heart if you pre-ordered it or grabbed yourself a copy. It's the beginning of an entirely fresh, 100% brand spanking new week, and that means it's a clean slate, baby! All the baggage of feeling like you didn't do enough or you could have done better, throw it all in the trash, because that is so last week. Reminder that this could possibly very well be the best week of your whole entire mother effing life, so shut up, buttercup, you got this. I made a book. That's crazy. It's still crazy to me. It may be the actual legitimate coolest thing I've ever got to do, or will ever get to do in my little blob life, and I'm very, very excited about it. It's full of some blob wisdom and cute little pictures. You can order it by clicking the link in my bio if you want. That would be cool. That would be sweet. As you know, it's wild out here. Truly, actually, legitimately crazy. So I'm just popping in to remind you that you're not alone, and any feeling you feel on these big waves of emotion on this little tiny circle rock is valid. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, I'm sharing some of my favorite happy songs. This next one might actually be my favorite happy hype song of all time. It just makes me want to dance. It's Doing It Right by Daft Punk. I put this on, and I literally physically cannot stop myself from just doing a little yeah. Sleep is super important. It's the only way to make sure you have enough energy to wake up and to be the baddest biggest, most beautiful, most iconic version of yourself. So, to help you get a good night's sleep, I'm reading a bedtime story. Just popping in to remind you that it's all a wave, baby. 1 second you're on top of the entire freaking ocean, feeling invincible, and then bam, you're face first into rock bottom. But you know what's dope about scientific makeup of the human body? You float, you float, and you float, and you float back up to the surface, and then you wake. And eventually, sometimes even right when you're about to give up, the biggest, most beautiful wave comes and puts you back on top. And that's life, baby. Waves. Wrote my song Sweet Dreams as a little lullaby before bed to remind you that you did amazing today, and you deserve a cute little break full of sweet little dreams. Today, I choose to live in my heart, not in my mind. I will be grateful because I am alive. I will not dwell in the past, nor worry what's next. I will take care of myself and try my best. If a moment comes where I feel weak, I will stop what I'm doing and remember to breathe. Take anything from my little plot ramblings. Please let it be this. Just be kind. I'm gonna scream it one time so you really, really feel it. Just be kind, baby! To everyone and everything, everywhere. You know what's kinda sick? No matter what's going on, no matter where you are or how you feel, you always have this little superpower of kindness inside of you, and you get to choose when to use it to make someone's day a little bit better. It's as easy as telling someone how much you love them, or giving them a compliment, or even a nutritious and delicious little snack. It's hard out here, and weird, and confusing, but sometimes all it takes is one little act of kindness to turn someone's entire day around. Also, spreading beautiful, cute, kind energy is in right now. It's like all the rage. Happy World Kindness Day from me and Kind Snacks. You've got a shine and a light and a glow. It radiates from your head to your toes, and I'ma make sure everybody knows it. You're like a gem, you're pretty rare. I love the way you got out there. And some things may change, one thing stays true. That I love you. Yeah. Social media can be a carefully curated, unrealistic representation of the human experience. Do not compare your entire journey to the very, very, very cherry-picked highlights of someone else's. This is what you see, and this is what is happening. I know it's so easy to get on here and feel like you're not doing enough or you're not being enough, but I promise you are. You are doing amazing, baby! You glow and you shine, and Dove and I are so proud of you. The world is a dumpster fire, and it's overwhelming, especially if you're trying to help. It's so easy to feel like nothing you do matters, and that every good deed is just one little tiny drop of water onto that dumpster fire. But that's what the dumpster fire wants. It wants you to feel hopeless and alone, so you forget that you are powerful. So powerful. When you're kind, when you do the right thing, when you donate to a cause like Red, and yes, maybe it is a little droplet, but all it takes is a few more people to turn on the tap, and oof, you are changing the world. The dumpster fire is quaking! Don't let the world trick you into giving up your kindness. It's a beautiful thing you have. Life is full of things that are scary and things that are hard. Even for Blob, this week Panasonic asked me to go out into the real world and talk to humans for the first time at this big scary conference, and it was terrifying. Like, the scariest thing I've ever done in my whole entire little Blob life. I was shaking and anxious and going through every possible worst case scenario in my brain, and then something weird happened. I had fun, and afterwards I just felt so proud of myself. Sometimes fear is there to keep you safe, which is good, but sometimes fear just wants to keep you from doing something that will make your heart soar. This is just me popping in to remind you that I think this whole life thing is supposed to be fun, and sometimes the things that are the most fun require you to take that scary little leap. Don't let fear win, okay? Take the leap. Woo! Words are crazy. Do you ever wonder what they mean? Well, in case one of you is in a spelling bee someday, which very well might happen, I'm gonna break down the word Panasonic for you. Pan equals universal, sonic equals sound. Put it together, you get universal sound. The word Panasonic was first used to introduce a speaker designed for the export market in 1955, and referred to the goal of bringing Panasonic's sound to customers around the world. The more you know, bing. Ugh, the earth kind of feels like a dumpster fire 24/7, but I love working with Panasonic because they take climate change really seriously. I've learned all about Panasonic's work in battery technology, net zero factories, hydrogen fuel cells, and sustainable packaging. And they're working with other companies to change how businesses impact the environment. They're aiming to achieve net zero operations by 2050. Isn't that kind of sick? I think it's sick. Hey, did you know at Panasonic they channel the power of sustainable energy? Their Evervolt solar panels and battery storage solutions are top of the line and help people like you and me generate clean, affordable energy in our homes and businesses, which is good for us and great for the earth. Woo! Apparently, you can use a metal pot inside of your microwave, or in this case, a multi-oven, and you can sear food just like you would on a stove. It can microwave, bake, broil, or air fry, and it now comes with smart technology, so you can use an app to pick your recipes, choose the number of servings you need, or make ingredient substitutions if you have an allergy. And the app will adjust all the cooking settings for you and set the oven as soon as you're ready. Isn't that crazy? I love the future. Oof, it is hot in this screen. I could really go for a nice cold drink of water. Hey, speaking of water, I hope you've ditched your plastic water bottles by now. Did you know Panasonic has partnered with Fill It Forward, an interactive reusable water bottle initiative? It's as simple as scanning the QR code on Panasonic's reusable water bottle every time you fill it up. Each time you scan, $5 is donated to their project of choice, the Navajo Water Project across Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah with Dig Deep. Stop by Panasonic's booth to get a free Fill It Forward water bottle and start making your mark today. Yeah. Hey, actually, Panasonic really cares about helping people feel like their most confident selves, and they do that with products that protect your skin and hair, like their electric shavers made with hypoallergenic stainless steel blades that are modeled after samurai swords to give you a close shave without bumps or cuts, or their nano-e hair dryers that use moisture from the air around you to keep your hair healthy and frizz-free while you dry, so you can look and feel amazing, and take care of your body at the same time. And apparently, you can go try nano-e on your own hair in the Feel Well section of the booth. Do it, baby! Hi, so much is going on every day, all the time, everywhere, and it's so easy to see what's going on with the world and what's going on with our planet and feel sad and uneasy about it all. And that's okay. That means you're a real human with feelings and emotions and empathy, which is A+++. But if you're seeing this video, it's your reminder that every day we have the power to put a little good back into this world and have a cute little moment with Mother Nature where we're like, hey, I see you and I'm thankful for you and I love you and make it look like this or this or this. It doesn't have to be this big, grand, gigantic gesture. It can just be baby steps, baby. We only have one floaty spinning circle rock to be all existential and emo on, and she's doing her best and she does so much. So let's take care of her, okay? Hi. One thing I've learned in my little blob life is that it's all a wave, baby. Every emotion, every chapter, every high, every low, every happy, every sad, and I guess that thought can be scary, but it can also be the most life-changing realization in the whole entire world, because nothing lasts forever. Everything's precious. Sometimes you'll feel like you're on top of the world, and then bam, you face first into rock bottom. But you know what's pretty sick? You float, you float, and you float, and you float back up to the surface, and eventually, sometimes even right when you're about to give up, the biggest, most beautiful wave comes and puts you back on top. It's all a wave, baby. Enjoy the ride, okay?